Hello, and thanks for taking the time to join. My name is Alec Kolga. I'm a teacher of 10 years and an education consultant with SMART. Let's get started.
Welcome to this overview of Smart Learning Suite, the ultimate education software that enables your teachers to connect with students in any model we face this year, whether blended, remote, or 100% in person. We streamline PD by putting all of the best tools in one place and enabling teachers to start with their existing content. This video is going to cover off provisioning teachers and our integration with Google Drive, focusing mainly on Smart Learning Suite Online, the solution that allows teachers everywhere to connect with students anywhere. So how do we do it? Like everything at Smart Learning Suite is designed with a very low barrier to entry, but a high ceiling for what can be accomplished. Whether teachers are in class or at home, they can start with the content that they already have, whether it's PowerPoint, PDF, Google Docs, or older notebook files. We integrate with Google Drive and allow all of that content to go directly to students' devices. And what's more, we have handouts, polls, games, group work, and even assessments, both formative and summative, with real-time feedback built in to capture those students' contributions back into the main lesson. So how does IT set this up so that teachers and students can connect regardless of where they are this year? Smart Learning Suite is a per-user annual subscription. IT teams will use the Smart Admin Portal, signing in, where they are met with existing license keys and the number of users that are attributed to each. You'll notice that they all aggregate here, and to add users, I click Manage Users, Add, where I'm met with three options. I can manually upload by typing in email addresses or importing a static CSV file, or I can link to automated rostering services with Google here. I can then go to Google Marketplace and add the extension to my teacher's Google Drive, allowing me to start from scratch by going to New, More, and accessing Smart Learning Suite as an extension. Now that you've set your teachers up, let's take a quick look at the power you've provided them. By opening Smart Learning Suite, teachers can pull in any of their existing content from Drive or their device, embed YouTube videos, build from scratch, use any of the 11 customizable game-based templates to connect with their students, build in formative and summative response opportunities, and even take the temperature of my class with a shout it out on the fly. Don't know where to start? We have templates for all of our lights on activities and recap templates as well. Let's keep it simple by accessing content I have here in Drive. Here's a PDF. I'm going to right click, open with Smart Learning Suite. It comes into an editing view where I can import content, add text, or move active content. Any page that I want can be turned into a workspace, either individual or collaborative. Bottom left-hand side, I can also access those 11 game-based templates, formative and summative assessment, and all of those great features that make active learning fun. Students join from hellosmart.com, meaning they can sign into their sessions from any web-enabled device. They can either sign in with their email address or join as a guest, putting in their teacher's individual class code, entering their name, and joining the lesson. I can see that my student has joined. I'm ready to start giving some instruction from my device directly to students. I can guide my students through the lesson, having them see the pages I'd like them to and highlighting the key concepts on each, then release control over to them, and they can use the tabs to go wherever they need to. My student's gone ahead to get started on their classwork. They can use inking tools on the left-hand side, eraser, importing content, including images from their device, and inline text to work within the space that's created for them by the teacher. Students can now work individually or collaboratively within their workspace, and teachers can jump in and provide real-time assessment and feedback. Whether right, wrong, or longer written feedback. It all goes live to the student space. The students can then interact with that feedback. Now, before I close out my session and share it out, I'm going to put a catch-all to all my students with a shout it out activity. I'll say, are there any questions that we need to cover? Answers, questions, and ideas can all go into this space. These can be either text or images, and we can make sure that everything is answered before we close out the session. When I'm ready to share this content out with my students, I can right-click and get a shareable link posted to any learning management system, or if I use Classrooms, because of our Google Drive integration, I can pull directly from here, post that file, and students can access all of my inking, games, assessments, and all that interactive content asynchronously. This has been an overview of Smart Learning Suite, provisioning teachers for access anywhere, and our integration with Google Drive. Now, we haven't even scratched the surface here for the tools that are available to create active and interactive lessons. Please reach out at this email address to set up complimentary professional development or ask any questions specific to your board. Look forward to speaking with you. Thanks for your time.